from New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball. The New York Knicks come into this one following a loss, guys, to the Celtics. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Tony Wroten out there with Hollis Thompson. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor. And it's Landry in at the 4 slot.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him. But with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
Here's Wroten. 3-0. He dishes it to Okafor. He feeds it to Wroten. A floater. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And just about a minute into the first quarter. On defense, the 76ers. Here's Galloway. There's the pass to Anthony. To the inside. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Anthony.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. But he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Covington. Down low. Here's Landry. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Outside Anthony. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Porzingis. 4 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Anthony's shot is off.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of defense.
Here's Galloway. Over to the left wing. Low block shot. Misses off the left iron. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wroten dishes to Okafor. No good. And New York will come the other way. Here's Galloway. Anthony on the wing. Jumper off the screen. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display in that possession.
Well, 76ers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Thompson outside. Landry kicks to Wroten. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wroten's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Here's Galloway. Pass to Porzingis. They set the screen. Some nice passing by New York here. Anthony missing again.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Wroten the pass to Landry. The steal. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
He hits the second from the line. The 76ers trail by 4. Roten with it. The screen from Thompson. Roten dishes to Okafor, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defenders.
And so here is New York. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Now, here's Thompson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Roten kicks to Covington. Connects from three-point range. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Galloway. Lopez a screen. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Look at this man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
Well, it might be humiliating for a defender, but it feels oh so good on the flip side.
Yeah, get him in the paratroopers club and then take advantage of it.
Picked by Okafor. Now Roten. Down low. Thompson passes to Landry. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And for Carl Landry, he powered his way through the league a few years back, but somewhere along the line, Clark, his game kind of topped out.
His best season, Kevin, he averaged 18 and 7. I think injuries have been a factor, but last year was down to 7 and 4 his game averages, so he's starting to slide.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. Sasha Vujacic is checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Grant in for Langston Galloway. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Anthony missing again.
And back to Carl Landry. Sophisticated scorer. A variety of post moves. A tough guy willing to play through pain. But he just never had the size or explosiveness to dominate. And now that he's getting a little older, that really has become an issue.
Here's Vujacic. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Williams a screen. Vujacic kicks to Williams. Clock at 6. Outside Anthony. Inside Seraphin. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Anthony.
Timeout for the 76ers.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Cannon kicks to Embiid. Now the feed to Noel. It's rebounded by New York.
You know, visiting Carl Landry again here. I mean, he's a role guy. He shoots a high percentage from the field, from the foul line. Gives you a little nasty and edge down low. Yet you can't make him out to be more than he is.
Now here's Grant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the foul goes on Isaiah Cannon. That's his first foul. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. That's good. So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. And here is Marshall. Back to Embiid. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding teamwork.
Grant with the ball. Dishes it to O'Quinn. feeds it to Williams. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Embiid.
Well, clearly the 76ers were the youngest team in the league last season, and with all the draft picks they've stockpiled, they'll be the youngest team for a while, it seems. But if the youth can grow and develop, they could also be a force in a few years, too.
To give you an idea of how young this 76er team is, at one point last season, Greg, Tim Duncan had more seasons played in the NBA than the entire active roster of the 76ers.
That's hard to fathom. I mean, we all know there's this youth movement going on in Philadelphia, but they still need some veterans in that locker room. Very hard for the young players to lead.
Here's Williams after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Grant with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. The shot's good from O'Quinn.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now, here's Marshall. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And a fast break now for New York. Williams is running. Here's Vujicic. Back to Williams. Passes it to Grant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
76ers ball. Timeout for the 76ers.
And the 76ers call time here.
Listen, the Knicks had a hard time scoring last year. Just lacked any real presence in the paint. And lacking that paint threat makes things easier for the opposing defense.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. There's the dish to Marshall. Kicks it to Noel. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys. But if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Philadelphia started to create a little bit of an identity last season after all their transactions, Clark, and shifting around. They settled down and came together.
Yeah, and I tell you, it looks like the identity will be the Sixers being a defensive team going forward. Offense has its fits and starts, but defensively they found some traction.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Now here's Williams. Deflects the pass. Here's Cannon. He kicks to Marshall. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. There's a screen by Noel. Cannon can't hit.
As you said, the 76ers will be a team built on defense going forward. At least that's what it seems like to me. They have very active hands and can bother a lot of shots. They also force a ton of turnovers as well.
And, you know, guys, the Sixers did force a lot of turnovers, but they also gave the ball away the most in the NBA, so kind of negated the turnovers they forced. They can be as defensive as they want, but they've got to get better at taking care of the ball if they're going to improve. You know, there was a bunch of stuff that went wrong for the Knicks last season, and we don't have enough time to get into all of it. One thing that was at least decent was their play within the division.
Here's Sampson. He feeds it to Cannon. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid, no good. The last season, the Knicks did finish last in the Atlantic Division, but they at least took 5 games off the rest of the team.
Yeah, and listen, they would like to avoid slipping back into the mid-2000s when they came in last in that Atlantic Division 4 out of 5 years. The division is still up for grabs year to year, so maybe the Knicks can get back on track faster than most teams that only win 17 games.
Now here's Noel after the miss from Derek Williams.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Cannon, the pass to Sampson. He dishes it to Noel. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Grant outside. Right side, Williams. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Detroit Pistons. Here's Cannon. And the pass to Marshall. Shoots the three. And no good trying to get that one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus offensively.
Just getting to the basket more, being able to finish with the defender in front of me. I think getting to the line a lot more as well. I think, getting to the line and finishing at the basket.
2 huge improvements for him. Greg, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backboard. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Aflalo. Then it's Anthony. And it's Galloway in at the point guard position. They're the group New York will start the second with. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Porzingis. The feed to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked. And now Philadelphia on the break. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Aflalo. And here comes the break. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Knicks. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The Knicks leading by 4. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. Lopez, a screen on Thompson. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Knicks have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And so he hits the technical free throw. The 76ers might have dodged having the worst record in the league last season, but they didn't dodge having the worst road record last year, Clark.
They could not dodge that one, Kevin. Just 6 wins on the road, but that was pretty much expected considering the youth and inexperience of this team.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Roten. to the paint. Here's Okafor. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Okafor's got 5 points so far. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Galloway kicks to Anthony. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Galloway. There's the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Okafor's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now here's Roten. Defense right on him. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 5. Fires the three. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Here's Porzingis. 5 points in the game. The shot by Anthony, no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Roten kicks to Covington. Cans it from downtown. Now it's just a 3-point New York lead.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here's Galloway. Porzingis passes to Carmelo. That drops. Anthony's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Roten kicks to Landry. Pick by Okafor. Landry dishes to Thompson. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
New York leading by 3. Galloway kicks to Aflalo. Lopez a screen. Porzingis passes to Anthony. Poked away. Now the 76ers on the break. Thompson with the ball. Dishes it to Roten. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Outside Anthony. Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. Feeds it to Lopez. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now, here is Landry. Covington kicks to Okafor. It's deflected. The drive by Anthony. The kick out to Aflalo. The 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 6 assists in the game.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in 3-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Hard to believe this, but Carmelo feels as if he's been underrated as a superstar to this point in his career. And I'm sure there are a lot of conflicting opinions on that topic.
And the 76ers call time here. For Carmelo, the numbers are there for him to be treated as a Tier 1 star still, I think, Clark. But it's hard to call him underrated.
Yeah, I think he'll be underrated until he's able to get to the championship round or maybe even win a ring. There's one thing that's clear, though. He's been under a lot of pressure since he's come into the league, and he hasn't been underrated in that regard.
The Knicks leading by 8. Grant outside. New York moving it around. Okafor with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's blocked.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front. I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on as the season grew older. More and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
Noel's checked in for Carl Landry. For the Knicks, losing a lot of nationally televised games, too. It seemed like every time they were around, they were losing. It might have been a blessing in disguise.
Well, I hope they look at it in a positive vein. It did give them a chance to focus on player development there in New York. Also allowed them to shut down Melo for the season.
Covington's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Okafor with the steal. Roten dishes to Thompson. Now Roten. He has 6. Out left to the wing. Covington inside the line. Another miss by Philadelphia.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. Grant outside. Got a hand on it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Roten. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Roten's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. Anthony. Vujicic the pass to Porzingis. Out left to the wing. Here's Vujicic. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Porzingis can't hit.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And Thompson kicks to Roten. Pass to Okafor. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The 76ers didn't lie to themselves about last season, Greg. They knew they weren't going to be in the playoffs. They spent a lot of time last season developing their young players.
Yeah, exactly. And listen, the third straight year the Sixers would miss the playoffs. But as you said, Kevin, they knew what the season had in store. The key was could they keep those young guys focused on growth and experience and not get caught up in the fact that they struggled to win games.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Grant. Five on the clock. From the high post. Off the left rim and out.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
To the middle and pushing it up. Here's New York. Marshall dishes to Cannon. And there's the pass to Sampson. And Noel kicks to Cannon. Back to Noel. Stolen by O'Quinn. Outside Williams. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Marshall passes to Noel. There's the pick. Drops in the layup for 2. Noel's got 5 points so far.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy. Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. There's a screen by Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Fade away. The shot misses. The Knicks go the other way with it. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Grant outside. The dish to Williams. Shoots from the right block. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Serafin's got 6 points. The 76ers trail by 11. Cannon kicks to Embiid. It's tipped. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. That's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Embiid. After Jaren Grant's bucket, there's a screen by Noel. Now, here's Marshall, covered by Vujicic. It's deflected, and so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Here's Noel, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. 55 seconds left here in the second. And the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. On defense, the 76ers. 11-point game. And the foul called on Kevin Seraphin. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
Aaron Aflalo. He's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Now, here's Marshall. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Embiid gets it to go.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Here's Williams. 12 points for him. Here's Grant. Kicks it to O'Quinn. Pulls it from 20. No good. In and out off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
For Philadelphia, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. That free throw missing. The Knicks making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. There's Galloway. Up in time. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first half of play.
Well, Carmelo, what allowed you to function so well offensively?
We got vets. We got guys that know how to play basketball. We come together as a team. We're doing that, and we're just trying to take it one day at a time. That's it.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter's.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They had some very nice stretches of play in the second quarter at both ends of the floor and got out to a well-deserved 8-point lead by halftime. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys have been battling, putting everything they have to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to their lead.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia?
I was unimpressed, Ernie. Very unimpressed with their offense. You know, guys seem to be going through the motions, not cutting, not hustling. They failed to get back into a great offensive rhythm. They'll need to step it up big in the second half to cut into this lead.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Really an incredible game so far from Derek Williams.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. They've got Hollis Thompson, Okafor out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Tony Roten, and it's Covington in at the 3 slot. For New York, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Here's Covington. Shot is off. Good D by Lopez.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand, but freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
The 76ers trail by 11. Roten dishes to Okafor. He kicks it to Covington. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Covington's got 11 points. And Robin Lopez signing a new contract this offseason. He had been significantly underpaid for his production over the last 2 seasons.
And Kevin, you knew he was due for a raise. 7-footers who impact the game at both ends the way he does are really valuable.
Anthony, the pass to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And then Okafor slams it in.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 10 to the left side wing. Pass to Porzingis. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor. Knicks last season had a lot of problems here in Manhattan, and it showed all over the floor, Greg. And you played for this team. You know what it's like to play basketball in New York. Not a good record for them at home last year.
How about finishing 10-31 here and playing in front of a sold-out crowd every night? And one thing about New York, they're going to let you know when they're displeased. Worst home record in the East and second worst home record in the league.
Covington kicks to Landry and stolen by Afflalo. The drive by Anthony and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. The 76ers trail by 8. Thompson outside. He feeds it to Landry. The baseline J. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And, you know, for the Knicks, there were a lot of reasons why they were bad at home. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage, against at home field goal defense, and third worst field goal percentage at home in the league.
And you know, commend the Knicks faithful. They still would sell this place out. And you have to give a shout out to the fans for sticking through what was a very difficult year. At least it has to get better.
Now here's Anthony. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 8th assist here tonight.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Roten dishes to Landry, and there's the feed to Thompson. Here's the screen. Roten, the pass to Landry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Landry's got 7 points in the game. Galloway kicks to Afflalo. He dishes it to Galloway. Porzingis passes to Afflalo. Feeds it to Lopez. New York moving it around. Stolen by Landry. Now here's Roten. He's tightly guarded. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. No good with the layup.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Here's Covington following the score by New York. High arcing shot. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Roden. He's got 8. Landry with the screen. Roten, no good. The Knicks leading by 8. Galloway, the pass to Porzingis. Afflalo outside. Pass to Porzingis. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A different look for New York. Vujicic comes in for Aaron Afflalo. And it's Grant in for Langston Galloway. Roten dishes to Okafor. The shot is off.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now Thompson. After the missed 3 by Carmelo. Landry with the screen. Roten kicks to Thompson. Got a piece of it. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Anthony getting it to go. Anthony's got 12 in the game. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for New York?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Stolen by Thompson. And now Philadelphia on the break. Thompson with the ball. And that one's good. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go. New York leading by 8. Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Roten dishes to Okafor. Landry with the screen. Okafor kicks to Covington. Shot clock at 5. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Here's Porzingis. He's got 15. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And the 76ers making a change here. Noel's checked in. Now, here's Thompson. Noel passes to Roten. Okafor sets the pick for Roten. Covington in the corner. Good on the triple. Covington's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's deflected. Now here's Roten. He's covered by Grant. Out to Thompson. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Grant the pass to Porzingis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Roten dishes to Covington. From down in the low post, it goes. Covington's got 16 points.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Here's Roten. Good. 10 points for him. The Knicks leading by 7. Well, guys, what a nice surprise Tony Roten was last season, especially effective taking over at the point, Clark, with Michael Carter-Williams gone.
Yeah, Roten put up a career-high 5 assists per game and really worked hard at the defensive end as well. He's one of the few talents on the Sixers roster that hadn't been traded away.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's Vujicic. He's covered by Roten. Passes it to Porzingis and stolen by Noel. At the elbow, it's Thompson. It's blocked. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Roten. The 76ers trail by 9. Dishes it to Thompson. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Here's Porzingis. He's got 19.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. That free throw good from Porzingis. A different look for New York. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Kevin Serafin. Williams comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's a Flalo in for Sasha Vujicic. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. J.K. Sampson comes in for Robert Covington. Marshall, he's checked in for Hollis Thompson. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Tony Roten. The Knicks leading by 11. And it's a Flalo penetrating. And the jam by Derek Williams.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Noel. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Noel's got 9 points. The Knicks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Grant outside. The pass to Porzingis. Here's O'Quinn and Embiid with the block. Here's Porzingis. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Sampson. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Sampson's got his first 2 points.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Marshall kicks to Cannon. The dish to Marshall. Up top, Embiid. He's guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 3. Cannon. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
A different look for New York. Lopez, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Grant.